immediately I start talking about socialism, I know I'm going to be attacked. I know it's going to happen. But I'm not a compliant victim. And I am prepared to talk about the things that are important to me and important to the country. And I do think it's important that people understand why socialism is on the march and creeping in this country. Socialism that began with that nice man, George Bernard Shaw.
Just going back to Chop.
And to be blunt, if you look at the socialist side of the Labor Party, you look at the people in there and the blokes who have been done many more things like that, and quite frankly, nothing happens. Whereas people like Mike Baird, they came in really as Johnny-come-latelys. He wasn't schooled in philosophy. It was more managerial, and that's the way that socialism can creep in to policy making. And as I said, that decision on greyhound racing was just the antithesis of everything that the Liberal Party believes in. Socialism, which is always on the march, if you expose it, it can be defeated. And be under no illusions, whenever you see some of these arguments start to come to the fore, there will always be an ideological component.
But what do you mean? What's this got to do with socialism?
A lot. Socialists will always blame anyone but themselves. So
well, the same argument could be made as Susan Lee. She's blaming everyone but herself too.
No, she's not actually. She's taking responsibilities. I saw it. But that remains to be seen. Remains to be seen. But I do know that there are socialists out there who want to attack free enterprise and anyone who sticks up for it. And I know that socialists, like alcoholics, will blame anyone but themselves. And whereas alcoholics can damage their own families, socialists can destroy the whole country. Because I see her being attacked, the Labor Party again sends out a woman to attack another woman, which is never a pretty look.
No offence, Bronwyn, but on Monday it was socialism. Now you're claiming sexism?
And it still is socialism, and it will remain socialism.
But sexism as well.
Concern.
You think there's sexism?
I think that I've seen all these weeping of tears, people, how can we get more women to come into Parliament? How can we attract them in? Affirmative action, all this sort of stuff. Rubbish. Just treat it fairly and get on with it. Look at the array of blokes on the Labor Party side who only get mentioned in dispatches. Nothing happens there. Socialists always look after socialists.
So are you saying you don't think that...